For multiple reasons, I loved Troop Beverly Hills. This film was released in 1989. It's directed by Jeff Canu, written by Ava Oster-Fries, Pamela Norris, and Margaret Oberman. And the reason that I was drawn to this, and my favourite thing about the film, is the fabulous Shelley Long. And we also have Mary Gross, which I rather loved because she's fabulous. And the narrative is tremendous fun. This focuses on Phyllis, our protagonist, played by Shelley Long, who is currently going through a divorce and decides to become the den mother of the Beverly Hills Girl Scouts. And she's basically the exact opposite of what one would be looking for in a den mother. She would rather go shopping than earn her wilderness badges, and she's not exactly an outdoorsy kind of person, to put it mildly. And that obviously gives us a lot of hilarity. There are certain people who don't want her to be the den mother, who try and cause problems for her, but she's determined to make this work, and we see her bringing this great energy to her troop and really allowing them to connect with each other and with themselves in different ways. And I don't want to say too much more about it. There's also a competitive element, of course. We have Girl Scouts competing against each other. And for me, Shelley Long was the attraction. But almost the second I started watching this, I just knew it was going to be fabulous. It is very funny. The soundtrack is amazing. Personal highlights include The Lion Sleeps Tonight. They sing Kumbaya at one point. There are so many great songs in this. It's just wonderful. The fashion is incredible, and Shelley Long's costumes are in particular amazing. And her performance was just absolutely fabulous. And she gets into some pretty insane situations. It probably wasn't the easiest shoot. And I don't want to put words in her mouth, but certainly the character ends up doing quite a few things where it probably wasn't the most comfortable to film, but it's absolutely delightful to watch. And Mary Gross completely lived up to my expectations with her character as well. I don't want to say too much about what her character's role is without giving away too much of the narrative, but she does spend a lot of time with Phyllis. Her character is Annie. And we also have Velda, played by Betty Thomas, who is one of the main people who definitely doesn't think Phyllis should be running or as the den mother for the scout troop. And she's horrible, but she's a very well written character with a great performance, of course. It's tremendous fun, but it's also quite moving and meaningful as well. It's all about togetherness and helping each other out and focusing on what's really important and being there for each other. And it's fabulous. And I had a lot of fun with this one. And I am aware that I'm partly biased because I love Shelley Long, so I knew I would like at least something about it. But even with that in mind, I think it's fair to say it's a fabulous film. If you want something that's quite easy to watch, but still with some meaningful moments, with a really fun soundtrack, gorgeous costumes, and we get to see some of the exteriors of the homes, and they're absolutely stunning as well. So visually, it's very entertaining. Shelley Long is very entertaining. I know I'm partially biased because I love her, but it's a wonderful film. It's an easy watch, it's delightful, it's entertaining, it's good fun, meaningful in part. I have no complaints. Troop Beverly Hills is one that I really thoroughly enjoyed, and needless to say, I'm very, very happy to recommend it.